Thank you for joining us. I'm Juan, lead trader and founder of Prosperitrade. In this quick short video, I just want to discuss our swing trade that we called a couple of weeks ago, trade BLRX. This trade did get FDA approval. It did get positive feedback for their phase 3, and this is what we were waiting for. This is what we positioned ourselves for. We posted this target a few weeks ago with we posted this stock a few weeks ago with a price target of $4.50. And it's currently at $5.22. At the time of the video, it was trading around 270, and that's the time that we got in. I got in, so that's quite a big profit. If you bought 1,000 shares, potential of making a couple thousand, and this is what we were waiting for. This is what the research looking into the stock. It's a combination of due diligence and swing trading. Of course, even with due diligence, negative information could have came out. But we did our research. We saw that they were already getting positive results. So I was confident in taking a position. And as the price dropped a little bit early on, I even increased my position. So let's take a quick look at the screen. So this was the stock here that we called. It was published on April 17th. At the time, it was trading at around $2.70. If you watch the video, I'll post a link above. We mentioned that we were waiting for $4.50 pending FDA approval, of course. And the other trade, that same stock, same video, we did NEO price target. We set that up as an option trade, swing trade. At the time, it was trading in the 30s, mid 30s. I mentioned in the video to set a $40 price target for your swing trade because it was coming upon support. So this was two styles of swing trading. The NEO one, it was coming upon past support. So those are really good to trade because if it doesn't hold the support, you get out, take a small loss. But if it bounces off support like it did 3 previous times in history of the stock trading, then you're in good position. And this trade went from the 36, it hit our price target of $40 and as high as 42. And BLRX, we were waiting for this quarter of, they mentioned that during this quarter, the second quarter, which we were in, it's a 3-month period, sometime this quarter, we didn't know when. We published the April 17th and today is the 4th. So just about 3 weeks, they mentioned the good news. So if we go here on Yahoo Finance, BLRX announces positive top-line results for Genesis Phase 3. And this is what we were waiting for. We were waiting for their positive results on this. This is a drug that's going to help. It's going to block the receptor and help with cancer treatment. So they stated 122 patients enrolled, and they found significant evidence across all, found it to be safe, well tolerated. The primary endpoints of the study demonstrated 4.9-fold increase, 70% versus 14.3. So all positive results for this company. So now let's pull up the chart. So this is the stock live trading still. We mentioned this stock. We were in at 270. It's currently trading at 526. I sold most of my position. I think I still have about, I don't know, just about 150 shares. So a real good overall trade. You can as long as you do research. Some people, and this is not luck. This is research. Of course, everything that we researched could have been negative, kind of false news and just something to hype up. That does happen. Sometimes people post things out and are misleading to hype things up. But we did our due diligence on this stock. We read all the reports. We read that so far all the studies they've done for this point that they were waiting for have been positive. They've been getting positive feedback. They felt good that they were going to reach phase 3 and get positive results. And this is what happened. So Again, congrats to everybody who traded this stock. 270 to 530. But my price target was 450, and I mentioned that in the video. I just wanted $1.20, $1.30, and that's what you do. You hit your price target, take at least half, and hold on to the rest. This is still in a positive uptrend. It's still getting a lot of hype. And let's look at the past chart to see now what the potential is. So if we look here, the past chart, 418 was pretty much past resistance. Other than that, I would say next kind of defined resistance, 608, possible target, currently at 526. So maybe catch some resistance here, 560. But it's right now, the way some of these stocks have been trading, like BTX went from $3 to 70. You see in the past, it's spiked up all the way to 27. And if you go even further, I know it's gone higher than that. So here it's 40s. I'm not too sure. I don't think it'll get that crazy, but you never know. Like I said, these last few days, you always have to take an account to what the market, how the market's doing right now, how some of these similar stocks are trading right now. So right now, a lot of stocks have been making runs. The safest thing to do, even though you're getting out early, like you have a price target, hit your price target. So I had, I think, 1,200 shares at my price target. When it was spiking, I sold almost 3/4 of it. I got rid of most of it, take the $1,000-something and hold a little piece, 200 shares. Right now I have 150 shares. I'm going to hold it. If it drops, if it starts to lose momentum, then I'll just get out. But if it does continue to spike, then, I have at least make potential couple another 100. So it's still like, if you look at the stock here, it's still on a positive uptrend. Got some support here, resistance here. So it needs to break 535. It's kind of been hitting it a few times, been testing it. It's above all the moving averages right now. Good volume. You see the volume spike up here, volume spike. So a lot of people are buying the stock. I'll tell you, if with pre-market, what you have to be aware of, anytime there's a big spike, or a good amount of times that there's a big spike pre-market, usually people take their profits. So just be mindful of that if you are in this stock. And one more thing. So this, it is early, it is pre-market, but this is why you set your alerts. So I set my alert. I check, every morning I wake up, I check the news. You have to, when you're in these stocks, especially for news, they can announce it anytime. And sometimes they announce it at this time, 6-something in the morning. So 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. So that's why it's important to always be ready. So let's see here. So this news came out the first, 6 in the morning. So 7 Eastern time. So that's great time. So, I wake up every morning. I get up early anyways. I check on any stock that I'm in. I always check, especially a swing trade when you have full control, and if it doesn't go the way you want, you should get out. You set your alerts, so if it spikes up, if anything positive comes out. But right now, it's just trading above the VWAP. So it's still looking good. Still looking good. You see here, it's still kind of like hitting that area of resistance where we mentioned. But if it breaks that, it's got potential. There you go. So it broke that. Now, once it breaks a resistance point, what you want to see that resistance point become support. Okay, that's really important. So before we were you see here, tapped 537, tap 535, tap 535, getting close to 535. Here it broke 535. So now what you want to see is on the next one, on the next bar, You want to see it above 535 and using it as support, bouncing it off of the support. The same way here, look, it's been bouncing off the moving average, this VWAP. So this blue line is the VWAP, and look at the whole way it's been, how it's been the VWAP has been support. It's been support, it's been support, it's been support. So now this is good. This is good. So I bounced off the VWAP here, broke the resistance that we mentioned, and it's still going. Like I said, past chart history, I would say the first thing you want to watch for is 561 as resistance, and then possibly 608. So let's look at where it's at, and let's see here. So look, it tapped right here, 560. Look at that. So now that was a point where we mentioned in the daily chart, right there, exactly to the T. This is I showed you before it hit this. We went to the chart here, to the daily chart, looked at the past, and it said, I think 561 is going to be some resistance, and it exactly 561. Look at this. It tapped it right exactly to 561. Now it needs to break 561. And 561 needs to become support, not resistance anymore. So this is kind of the versatile. You want to be versatile when you're in the stock market. I talk about due diligence. I talk about investing in stocks, and technical analysis doesn't matter in due diligence. Honestly, if you believe in a stock, you're going to be holding it for the next 5 years, and you don't really care about none of this. But I come from day trading background, so I understand technical analysis. And this is it. So look, 561, it's having some trouble with 561. So it needs to break 561, and then 561 needs to become support. Okay, so thank you for joining us, guys. This was a free video. You know, if you would have joined the stock, if you would have watched the video and joined the stock when we mentioned it 3 weeks ago, you would have been in great position. You would have bought the stock in at $2.80, and you would have been here watching it and trying to decide how much profit you want to take. So I still have a very small position. I'm up with like 75 shares, I think, or 150 shares, $235. But I already made my 1,000 on it, more than 1,000. So this is it was a great trade. I've been showing my positions in this stock on Instagram and different platforms when I was up $400 just because it spiked 20-30 cents. So this was a very successful trade, and I hope you join us for the next Swing Trade Alert. And thank you guys for joining us. If you like videos like this, please hit the like, please hit subscribe, hit the notification, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.